We have 3 of the 17, so hopefully the rest will catch up. There's James. Why is this thing so... Got to go to school tomorrow. Oh. Okay. This thing. This window I gotta move. There we go. Okay. What I need to see is why it has... What the fuck? What is this fucking thing? Get rid of it. No, I said get rid of it. Here. Okay. Here we go. Oh, here's my split screen. That's what I wanted. My iPad split screen. Okay. Here we go. That goes down here. Awesome. Okay. So, first song we're doing, finally, is for Drop. Hi, Cindy, you found us. Is for Drop. This song's for you, dude. Stop being a smartass. Drop Kick Chester. It is... How did I lose the song already? This is crazy. Oh. It is Cake the Winter. And... let's get it.
Winter's chilled me to the bone this year, and something in my mind just got away. Being in the places where we used to be, somehow being there without you's not the same. Parking lots, office parks, and shopping malls, and all you left were bills you hadn't paid. Winter's chilled me to the bone this year, and something in my mind just got away. It's all behind you now. You're moving on. They'll never find you now. luxury goods. Christmas lights look desperate in this room. Winter's light left me in the dark last night, and jingle bells are smothered in this gloom. Winter's trees freezing in the bitter wind, and autumn's leaves have all been blown away. Being in the places where we used to be, somehow being there without you's not the same. It's all behind you now. You're moving on. They'll never find you now. You're moving on.
Hey, Nico. You can barely hear it.
Behind you now. You're moving on. They'll never find you now. You're moving
Is that better? What's up, bro? Yeah, fuck cancer for real, man. We're just chilling out. We have a really cool group in here. Unfortunately, I had to reboot it because of the sound, and I lost about half the people. But hey, they'll come back if they want to listen to it. It's not better, James? I don't know. Everybody else was hearing it, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Devo. I really appreciate it, bro. I really do. And I appreciate all the support that you've given me throughout this time. Honestly, from the heart, man. From the heart. I'm good. I mean, I'm going through radiation right now in preparation for a pretty big surgery in November, so, you know. Some days I get really tired, but most of the days I'm good. I mean, I'm a fighter, man. What's the goodie? I'm not going to tell you what the goodie bags are. That's a secret. Shh. But the good thing is that, yeah, I know. The good thing is that I've been able to watch a lot of people's... What are you... A lot of people... I've been able to watch a lot of people, like my favorite reactors' videos. So I've been watching a crap load of your videos, man. And love them. Love them. I know you did. I was picking on you. But... Thank you, Cindy. This part I can fight. I can fight this. I know you didn't. That's why I said you don't get to know what's in the goodie bags. Who's picking on you? Yeah. I can, Nicholas Swint, but other I have other requests ahead of you real quick. So I'm going to throw your request up here so I don't forget it. Whoops, hold on. Right there so I don't forget it. Exactly. And that's what we have to do. We have to support each other in these times, or yeah, none of us are going to make it through any of the bullshit that's going on, you know. So I promise, Nicholas, I will get to you, but there are about 4 people ahead of you. Okay? But I'll get to you, dude. Trust me, my lives go on for quite a while. Quite a while. I don't remember who was next. Oh, it was was it Karen? Is she even still here? Physically, I don't have a big support system where I am. You know, I don't have family, and I live in a state that I didn't grow up in or anything. So I have a couple really good friends, but here I have a good community of people here on YouTube, and I have military friends that I have like a really close-knit group of military friends, but the problem with that is like they're all over the country now. You know, they're like, that's what happens. They spread out, get out, move all over the country. Some are in Europe, but I make do. That's okay. Don't worry about it. I typo all the time. You have a request while you're here? I'll play it for you, man. That's fine, honey. You're here now. That's all that matters. Devo, did you have a request for a song while you're here, bro? I'll play it. And anyone else who's in here who requested before we moved over from the other channel, let me know what song it was. Play Twisted, Insane, F 'em all. Okay. What's up, Silver Dragon? It's almost bedtime for me, though. I know, sweetie. You realize it's 3 hours later here than it is where you are. I'm just laughing at that. But I know you gotta get up and go to work in the morning. All right, I'm gonna do this for my brother because he's probably going off to do his own live in a minute. So. Oh, Stacy by Echo. That's right. Sorry. One Wolfgram Center. We got a pretty mixed bag of songs going on here tonight, folks. Okay. Hello from Mongolia. What is going on? Now, I'm sorry if these are going to go out of order, folks, but you know that your requests are still going to get done, so please do not complain. This is a happy place. We are happy people, and we love just hanging out and being with each other. So, that's how that works. No bitching. I got moderators that kick out bitching people that bitch and complain. Oh, you're going to find a lot of them here. I have a lot of European fans. Twisted Insane FML. Twisted Insane. That's what it is? It's FML. Okay. Search. Yep, there we go. Is there anything but a lyrics version, or? Oh, okay. Do you want the video, the lyrics version? Do you have a preference? No? One of those mods is suck doing homework, but I'm still listening. The bad energy-ish is for the birds. God only knows. Gotcha, Cindy. I don't want to hear about your cowboys. Come on now. I'm not even getting into cowboys. Just the plain audio. Okay, fine. Alright, here we go. Oh, this is a dope beginning. Wow.
Yo, twisted. I'm sick of these niggas that walking and talking. And think I'm sipping the liquor, if I can do in a bottle a day. But they're in the coffin when I get to chopping these niggas and put them in walk-ins. There's something trying to make it up my mind, so I think I need to pray. Pray that I don't give into the bogus and lose focus. Doing the most, I toast them into the hocus pocus as they close in. But if I don't drink, I think too much. Get analytic and I'm mad at winning, nigga. I don't want to meet you. I'm just looking for the opportunity to beat you up.
Whoa, whoa. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait. You be giving me some Twista-like shit. I gotta hold on now. Put this up here. What's this doing down here? Okay. Okay. Let's just calm down a minute. Okay, of course I didn't read his thing that said, let me go back. Hold on. He says this all as I'm finding it. It doesn't really matter. I would say do the lyric video after I already pull up one that isn't the lyric video. And he says, they're chopping in this thing. They rap mad fast. They're dope at rapping. And it's bars with substance. So obviously I do need, because they're chopping their asses off in this video. And I'm like, what the hell? Devo, what did you get me into? Come on. All right. Lyrics.
Yo, twisted. I'm sick of these niggas that walking and talking. And think I'm sipping the liquor, if I can do in a bottle a day. But they're in the coffin when I get to chopping these niggas and put them in walk-ins. There's something trying to make it up my mind, so I think I need to pray. Pray that I don't give into the bogus and lose focus. Doing the most, I toast them into the hocus pocus as they close in. But if I don't drink, I think too much. Get analytic and I'm mad at winning, nigga. I don't want to meet you. I'm just looking for the opportunity to beat you up. Fuck bitches. I never been hit up.
I know you guys don't want me to break this down, but I really want to break this down. No, I got it, dude. I'm on the lyric video. He'll help me follow along better if I go. I'm on the lyric video. In the words of Shaq, you're going to be like, I'm about to have a headache. Exactly. But like, I got the whole first part of it. The thing is, all these other poor people have to sit here while I break this down. But I get what he's saying. He's like, I'm trying to do this on an iPad too, which sucks, but because I don't have the keys to do it. But all right, there's something turning me into a monster. The thing I need to pray.
Need to pray that I don't give it.
Pray that I don't give in to the bogus and lose focus. Doing the most, I toast. I'm mean to the hocus pocus as they close in.
Focus and lose focus, doing the most. I toast them into the hocus pocus as they close in. But if I don't drink, I think too much. Analytic and I'm at the winning.
But if I don't drink, I think too much. The analytical, and when I'm at a I don't want to meet you. Understood? I'd go on the opportunity to beat you up.
Want to meet you, understood for the opportunity to beat you up. Fuck bitches.
Fuck bitches. So he's basically saying he has to keep himself sedated, so he doesn't react to the bullshit that's going on around him, or the bullshit of the people that are around him. He has to keep himself sedated, basically, with alcohol. Otherwise, he'll react. And when he reacts, it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be in a very good way. I would never hit him up. Tupeed. I would never hit him up. Tupeed, you slut. If she wouldn't let me take it to a bitch, I wouldn't feed you dust. Never hit him up. Tupeed, you slut. If she wouldn't let me take it to a bitch, I wouldn't feed you dust. Since I wouldn't even pay you the time of day.
She really wanted to take it, but then a bitch, I wouldn't feed you dust. Denied her like the payment wasn't authorized. Then she let me hit and got me faded.
Yeah, like I said, he wouldn't even pay you the time of day. I wouldn't even feed you dust. Then she let me hit it and got me faded with her on a dime. We know what a dime is.
They're on her dime, and I don't play. We do this all the time.
Fuck out of my hits. Called rhyme.
Your music good, but ain't no shit that I would call a crime.
Okay, so he had a little bit of a hit, and he got a little bit of shine, and he's like, your music's good, but it ain't no shit that I would call a crime, meaning it's really, you think you're all that, you were like a one-hit wonder, and now you're putting out garbage, because you got a little bit of a shine, you got a little taste of fame, so then your standards dropped, you really stopped trying altogether, your music's good, but it's nothing that I would, I would call wonderful or fantastic. Go.
But we killers down here from the underground, the thunder.
Yeah.
Beer, fuck 'em all. Better
right.
Without fear, homie, we don't give a fuck about fear. You niggas weird, fuck 'em all. Now everybody sounding like each other, said they all are from the gutter and they shooting shit but nothing jumping off. And I don't want the crown, you can take it. Can't believe what niggas doing in the industry to make it, fuck 'em all.
Oh, he's saying, everybody's saying they're underground rappers now. Everybody's saying that they come from the streets. Everybody's saying that they went through the struggle because that's what's popular. But I don't want, if that's what you guys are saying you guys are from, I don't want to say I want to be part of any of that because that is really fake shit. What you guys are saying is fake shit. And if that's what you guys are representing as underground rap, I don't want to be a part of any of that garbage. Ah!
Okay, I be in a dark room, but in my living room till about 2, just to let you in. I don't give a shit about what you and your rap bitch got brewing. You ain't never gonna make it to the room. I'm a sonic boom, you can. What the fuck are you doing? Stage him out for days. I don't want the face, shoot him in the face. Ain't nobody wanna run up with a bitch, nigga. Let you right up in the face, right up in the eye. You're about to die. Don't nobody really wanna with a sick nigga. Go to woman, get the penalty. You wanna put up in the
Whoa, whoa. Exactly. That's exactly what I said, Devil. Yep. Go to war and get the penalty. You want to put up with the breathing lava, eating a motherfucking face in was chewing on an empanada. Praying for the game. Hit him with the fang like Mufasa. You ain't even got to go to war. You gonna act like you got to. Oh my God. Now that's a badass line. All right.
The motherfucking face like a nigga chewing on the empanada. Brian for the gang, hit him with the fan like Mufasa. You don't even wanna go to boat, you ain't gotta act like you got to. It was funny when you running from me, I'm trying to get to it, dummy. Used to call me bummy, coming from a son, you better keep it coming before you went up 6 feet. Said you better get it, if you get this, if you hope you wasn't picky, they don't wanna get me in the mood to murder, water pussy, I'ma hit you with the big meat. I don't mean to be the running bush and in a minute, I'ma be like fuck them all. Smile up in a nigga face and talk about some better, pretend I'm going fishing with you. People talk about you like you was a big old bad motherfucker, body back, and niggas out ready to get it out of minute, run you back already, see the picture of you. Really? I will hit you.
Woo! He's basically saying, stop talking that way. Stop acting that way. Stop fronting. Because if you continue to do that and you say that shit and act that way to the wrong people, you're going to end up dead. Or something really bad is going to fucking happen to you. Because there are people that live that life. There are people who have been that way. Or there are people that don't like people who have lived that life. And if you say you live that life, he's just basically saying there are people out there that are going to hurt you really bad if you do that shit. I won't, honey. You weren't here when I came back over. I will hit you up with, yep, slap it when I say what. I'm a laugh. Yeah, and he'll be, yep, and he'll just be sitting there fucking laughing. Yeah, they are. They are. Exactly. I'm reading you, Diva. I'm talking to you, Diva. Okay.
To really stop a nigga silly me. Watch a nigga body begging, never laugh and put his head up in the guillotine. Had the room all bloody, take the home and finish it up with some Listerine. When the feds come and knocking, I be out from rockin' with the bitch up in the Philippines. I'm gorilla when they come to killing for me, it's too easy. Put the body back up on the side of murder, stop, I'm dead up in them, always get him when I'm off of nitro. Good night, nigga, get your face up on my fucking sight. Mama said the tight pussy gripping on a nigga, think it was up in the dike hole. Kill him all that brain sick motherfucker. Rather anybody wanna go against a God, that's my witness, that's real. I don't really give a fuck no more. First nigga run up in the wrong way, gets done like blood, just diss ditches. Fuck him.
Yeah. I love the hook. Ah. That was fucking awesome. I loved that. That was so cool. Thank you so much, bro, for introducing me to this group and these spitters. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. You had the dopest groups. You gave me a list before of people to watch and check out. All good. All good. Just fantastic. Thank you so much. Loved it. Now I gotta go back and read all the shit I missed. People are still talking to. Yeah. Did I get yours over here? Yeah, I did. Okay. Yep. Oh, did I get Nico's over here? No, not yet. Okay, so this is Nico's. Nico. Oh, sorry. Nico. We'll put Nico over here. Okay. What else we got going over here? Thank you, James. You just need some love after my Los Angeles Chargers loss. I need love after Denver got tortured and sliced and hacked on Thursday. Can someone give me some love about that? One of the mods is stuck doing homework. I'm still listening. Okay. The bad energy is for the birds. Yes, I agree. Okay, Cindy, I got yours. Okay, Cowboys. Okay, Chester, I don't know why we like each other so much. There's so much that we don't agree on. Okay, so, oh, James, you're from Michigan, dude? I'm so sorry. It's so tragic about the Lions. Like, I like the Lions because you always want to root for the underdog, and they always have really good players. They just can't pull their shit together. It's got to be a coaching or an owner issue, I think. He is such a good quarterback. Okay. Okay, here we go. No, I don't. Cardi, I'll do. It's the song. What happened to it? Oh, it's the song. That is. It's not Austin's take that's an issue. Why isn't your thing? Oh, it's Kenny's song. The song itself. That. It's just an emotional song for me. I have no problem doing it, Cardi. I'll do it for you. Jenny, you're here. You're probably now gone and gone off to work, but I'm glad you came by. Oh, the dog. Yeah, I got that. I have a dog too. I'm reacting to all home free and home free individual products, projects. As soon as I get done with Quentin Tarantino, to answer your question, Susan. So yes, if you ask me to do that one from Austin, Why Georgia, I will do it. I am not forgetting about Nick Jensen. Let me put him over here. Oops. Where'd you go? Oh, you're with Cardi. The problem is I'm about to do this, and those are going to be all over my face, see? So I need to move these guys around. There we go. Okay. In other words, there ain't no future in your frontin'. Well, it's more than that. I mean, in hip hop culture, it's not just about fronting. It's about, I mean, there's a very long, okay. More than any other type of music, I think the only thing that comes close to it is maybe rock, like real rock, and blues, right, and jazz. And rock and jazz, because they share the same history, because rock and roll comes from jazz, comes from blues. You have to respect the history. You have to respect those who came before you and influenced you, because, okay, kind of, if you think in rock and roll terms, Metallica wouldn't exist without Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin wouldn't exist without Jim Johnson, Leadbelly, Robert Johnson. You know, our old time blues, Muddy Waters. You know, Led Zeppelin, Rolling Stones, they said themselves that they were heavily influenced by our old town, all of our old blues musicians, the original ones. They created rock and roll riffs out of that. The first rock and roll riffs ever created were by Robert Johnson. And he was a blues guitarist. Probably the first one. He actually created the very first six string guitar. Now, without him, there'd be no Led Zeppelin, there'd be no Rolling Stones, there'd be none of them. And without them, there'd be no Metallica, there'd be no whatever. They write the blueprint for what goes on before. Well, in hip hop, it's very much the same way. You know, there'd be no Jay-Z or Eminem if there was no Run DMC or Big Daddy Kane or, you know, God, you can go back even further than that. But you have to respect the history. You have to respect, there's certain rules to hip hop, just like with rock and roll and everything like that. But then you get this new generation that's coming in, and they're like, they don't give a shit about they don't pay any homage to those who came before them. They disrespect them. They aren't. It's a really bad situation, and that's why there's been kind of like this upheaval in hip hop over the last 2 years, because the OGs of hip hop have come back and said, and basically spanked the ass of all the little ones in hip hop, because all they cared about was coming in, having a producer make a really good beat, which has nothing to do with them. They're paying for that beat. And then they say some nursery rhyme shit over the beat, which has no substance. There's no lyricism whatsoever. And then it gets played in the club or gets bumped in the car because of the beat. It's got absolutely nothing to do with what the retard on the other end is saying, because it's not saying anything. And so it's just, hip hop went into a really bad direction for probably close to 10 years. And then, you know, the OGs came back and said, no, this isn't going to happen. And it's been actually fantastic. In the last couple of years, we've gotten some fantastic albums. 2 albums from Wayne. He hadn't released anything in years, and all of a sudden he just released an album, and he released an album last year. 2 albums, well, really 3, but 2 albums from Eminem. We got an album from Jay. We got albums from Christ. And it's not just that. We now have this new generation of, we call them like the in-between generation of lyricists that are coming up that are really, really good. And I think hip-hop's going to be in a good place again. Yeah, there is. I like the rock guitar, but I like rock and hip hop mixed. But, you know, like Eminem and Tech Nine they've been doing that forever, doing rock, putting rock into their music. Okay, LP Soldier, can you put a react to the messenger from? Oh boy. Okay. Linkin Park. All right, you have a good night, Devo. You too, bro. Love ya. One love. I'm a Celtics fan. Celtics all the way. Celtics. Come at me with that Lakers shit. Bonjour, mi ami. Okay. It's an upper management issue. It definitely is. Okay, Lakers versus Heat. 2-1 in the series. Lakers. Hey, welcome back. Thank you, Josh. trying to get her to check out Mick Jenkins. It's up here, dude. I'm trying to read this, and I have 14 requests right here. We're getting to it. Calm down. It's only 4:30. Couldn't sleep, so turned on YouTube, and here I am. All right, girlfriend. Punk. Robert Johnson. Robert Johnson. He was... You've heard Crossroads, right, by Cream? With Eric Clapton, Cream? The song Crossroads. It's actually based on Robert Johnson, the blues guitarist. He died when he was 24. There's this myth that he had a guitar. He wasn't the greatest guitarist at all, but he could play, and he played at little area bands, but he wasn't like the best at all. And then he supposedly went to the Crossroads and met the devil and came back, and people have actually said who know the family or know, had personal dealings with and everything, that he went from one day not being able to play all that great to all of a sudden he had this 6-string guitar and he blew the waters off, but he only played for like 4 years and then he died. He had a very short career span, and he died literally when he was like, he's part of the 27 Club. He died when he was 27 years old. So, I don't know, but, yeah. Robert Johnson. Look it up. Hip-hop used to be about being real, just like old school rock, jazz. Oh, yeah, I guess country music also has this. But, again, blues, country music, rock, hip-hop, it all has the same roots in our history. It all comes from the same place, whether people want to admit it or not. Crazy! What's up, my brother? Holla at Crazy. What's up? I don't know if he's still in here or not, but because I've been talking. Bro, if you're still in here, how you doing? Thank you for coming by. I have been loving your Slipknot / Country Week. That's... I don't know how you got that going around, but that's awesome watching you do that. Talk to him. Oh, yeah, I'm passing on some knowledge, bro. They need to know. Yeah, well, Black Thought does that. I mean, there's a lot. If you're worth anything at all in hip-hop, you pay homage to the people before you. That's, as I said, there are certain rules in how things have to go. That's one of the rules. Old school hip-hop, along with old school rock, jazz, country. Music was about storytelling, not... Now there is only mumbling and falseness. Well, lyricism is coming back, though. I mean, you have Cole, you have Kendrick, you have Joyner, Big Sean, and God knows the freshman cypher was 10 times better than last year's, where I just made a video making fun of pretty much every single person in it except for 2 people. It was horrible. So there is hope on the horizon. Exactly, you have NF. Yeah, NF. I love NF. AK. Echo. Elijah Kyler doing it right. Right. It's all about storytelling, no matter what genre. You are absolutely right, Jenny. Absolutely right. And as I've said many times, you put a storyteller in front of me, no matter what genre, and I'm going to love it. Because that shows substance. Nas, Biggie, Jay-Z, Eminem, J. Cole, Kendrick. Yep. I put it up here for you, honey. I've got all these. Here, I'll start one. I was just trying to catch up with the comments, but you guys just keep writing, so I'm going to allow you guys to keep writing. Have no clue why this is my first recommendation in my algorithm, but cheers. So what you're saying, this is your first time here? welcome. Probably because this is a fantastic community. We all love each other. It's very positive. We do reactions. We talk about music. And yeah. And Royce. No, I would never forget about Royce. Come on now. All right. Let's go. We are going to, let me see. Hold on. This one should be done. This is, yes. So we can get rid of Devo's. He is gone. That opens up a space. So we will move this one up here. Okay. The next one on the scene would be, I think, Cindy's, right? Is it Cindy's that's next? I believe so. So let me actually move this so I can read it. God Only Knows by Peter Hollins featuring Tim Faust. I gotta change the colors on the backgrounds of these so I can actually read them. I don't know why they are black. There we go. Okay, God Only Knows. It's gonna be a little different from what we just listened to, but that's the great thing, is that we have different things. I gotta move. This is driving me crazy. Just gotta move this book. All right. Isn't this the one that I did the reaction of? Peter Hollins. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did this one.
I may not always love you, but long as there are stars above you, you never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it.
God only knows what I'd do be without you.
If you should ever leave me, life would still
If you
go
were
on
without
with
me,
The world could show
but you are nothing to me.
so what good would
What have you be me? God only knows that I'd be without you.
God only knows what I'd be without you. If you should ever leave me, the life would still
Could you be one with me? You just showed me nothing to me. God only knows what I'd be without you. God only knows what I'd be without you. I'd be without you. I'd be without you. And I'd be without
Hollins family, I was so excited to work with Tim and his lovely wife, Jenica, on this, including my lovely wife. And patrons, I cannot do this without your support. Find out.
I'm sorry, I don't want to hear that. He talks for like 10 minutes. Okay, so, no, I haven't done it yet, but the thing was, is it was on the request list to do. That's why I recognized it. So, you're saying the volume's really low? Hold on a second. I think the problem is that it's the volume on, hold on. I think it's the volume on the iPad that's low. If that's possible. How do I change that? Come on. It's got to be on the video. Because it's not on this. This is turned up way high. Mel is 10 times louder than the music. I am? I know it's because I'm speaking directly into my microphone. See? Now I'm not 10 times louder than the music. Hold on. There, that's going to be better right there. Okay? All right. Okay, that was for Susan. I don't get Michael. Michael, are you really that puzzled about being here? Have you never walked into a live before? I assume YouTube recommended this because I watched a Fleetwood Mac reaction video yesterday. I'm not laughing at you, Michael. I'm just saying that this channel, my channel, I do everything from metal to acapella to hip hop to country. I have a day of the week for every single genre of music. So I do everything. So I'm not sure it's because you did Fleetwood Mac yesterday. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just because this is a good channel. But I'm happy the algorithm's working in my favor. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Talk with the people. I have a great bunch of people. Okay, so that was for Susan. And I believe Nico is up. He's been waiting patiently. And then Cindy. Or Cindy and then Nico. No, I'm not sure. Guys, don't get mad at me. It's because we changed rooms. So, please. Oh, we just did Cindy's. That was... Oh, no. This is who's up next. I'm sorry. It's either Nico or it's... Revau Crim... Please tell me if I fuck up your name, just... Is it Revau Crimpe? Crimpe? Fuck, I'm sorry. But that's what we're doing. Mick Jenkins, Drowning. Yeah, I just did yours, honey. I know. I gotcha. Justin Bosman, Girl Power. All right. I won't skip you, Cardi. Cardi, have I ever skipped you? And you put 3 exclamation points after it? Come on, bro. Really? You got to... Look, I'm going to put your big face right next to my big face. That way I will not forget you. There's no way I can forget you now. And nobody mentioned anything about my new glasses. Do you like them? I got little sparklies on the side. They're purple. They're one of my many pairs now. And I have like 14 pairs of glasses. Okay. All right. You guys are... Not all of you, so... I just gotta... Alright. I do know who Mick Jenkins is. I've done some of his music before. And you want Mick Jenkins, Drowning. Mick Jenkins featuring Bad, Bad, Not Good. Thank you. You guys hear it better now? I'm just going to turn it down a little bit.
We gon' need some drugs for the situation. Shout out to my blood. It's a situation. Going it through litigation. All we ask is ventilation. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. When the real holds you down, you supposed to drown, right? When the real holds you down, you supposed to drown, right? Wait, that don't sound right. Just wait 1 second, that don't sound right. When the real holds you down, you supposed to drown, right? When the real holds you down, you supposed to drown, right?
Too much bass?
Just wait 1 second, I don't.
I like a lot of bass.
I started to lose focus. And I stumbled in the water. I was tripping, I was choking. I can't breathe. Yeah, I can't breathe. Started floating way out in the open. Before I knew it, I was drifting in the middle of the ocean. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Started wailing, started flailing, and I was splashing waves, crashing all around me. Felt the passion of the water. Said, I can't breathe. Yeah, I can't breathe. When the real holds you down, you supposed to drown, right? When the real holds you down, you supposed to drown, right? Wait, that don't sound right. Just wait 1 second, that don't sound right. When the real holds you down, you supposed to drown, right? When the real holds you down, you supposed to drown, right? Wait, that don't sound right. Just wait 1 second, that don't sound right.
Downtown on my hotline, it don't bleed much. Seen songs like Tubman, Young Stephen Morris, I ain't seen much. Just a couple motherfuckers trying to rape the culture, tell the vultures I don't need lunch. It's like Morse code, gotta be in touch to communicate it to the people. Love heals all, best get your immunization at THC. So we smoking in here like we fumigating for the fuck boys. Too much truth in me, I don't trust niggas. I ain't preaching at you, I don't touch boys. Bought the bag and drip me like a bus boy. I don't need tips, you can see mines. Rap genius, you can read minds in between lines. Yeah, they act genius, but the way society is set up almost like they read minds. You heard alchemy, boy, I'm Magneto, they can't read minds. Niggas bark loud, talking revolution. When the waves come, they turn feline. I've been turning tricks in the coldest part of the deepest water like a sea lion. You can see why.
Drugs for the situation. Shout out to my blood. It's a situation. Won't win it through litigation. All we ask is ventilation. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. When the real holds you down, you supposed to drown, right? When the real holds you down, you supposed to drown. some drugs for a situation. Shout out to my plug. It's a situation. Won't win it through litigation. All we ask is ventilation. We gon' need some drugs for the situation. Shout out to my plug. It's a situation. Won't win it through litigation. All we ask is ventilation. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
That was really good. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was powerful. I think that's something that everybody should watch. My hair. So fucked up. It's done nothing but rain for days. I can't do fucking shit with it, but whatever. Yeah. You know, things like that, I don't think you have to be any particular race to really feel any particular way about it. You know, I don't know. This might cause controversy, but I'm going to say it anyway. You guys know I don't fucking care. I'll say it anyway, but this is what I'm going to say. Because I remember watching Roots for the first time. It came out in what, like 1978, I think. And I remember my mother sitting my sister and I down and making us watch it as children when the series first came out. So my first memory of watching Roots was when I was a kid, if you can imagine watching something like that when you're a kid. But she did it for a reason, because my entire family, and I think I've kind of hinted to this on the channel without actually addressing my heritage. My entire family is mixed through many layers in different ways. You know, in my mother's generation, in my generation, my children's generation. I mean, and it goes even more than that, but we're all mixed throughout the generations, right? And even in my grandmother's generation. So in my family, I've said it in kind of a joking way, and only people my age and and older probably would get it. I grew up in a family that basically looked like a Benetton commercial. I mean, we are all shades under the sun. And because we are because the mixing comes from many different generations and all different ways, literally it is all different shades. So, you have people, people in my family are like me who are, I mean, I haven't left my house in years because I've been sick. I'm very pale compared to what I normally am, but I have the very, very coarse curly hair that I straighten out a lot of the time. But I mean, I get perms to straighten it out and stuff, but it is extremely, it's ethnic hair. And, there's portions of me that you can see it in. Whereas then if you go to, some of my cousins or aunts or uncles, you can definitely see the darker pigment in them. It's like, it just kind of depends on, what they have. But my mom sat us down to watch that when we were younger because I also come from a family of immigrants. Both sets of my grandparents came here during World War II. So I'm only second generation in this country. And in that respect, none of my family was here for slavery or for many of the injustices that, and the systematic injustices that happened for Black people or people of color in this country. Because, well, they were just because, So I have several different perspectives on it. I also grew up in the Northeast. I'm from Boston originally, and it's just, I have a very different experience when it comes to racism and race in general. So that's the first time I ever watched Roots. But since then, my sister and I know some of my cousins that are the same age as I am, we've always kept a very, what's the word I want to say? I don't want to say we've been faithful to our race, but we've always been, we've never denied who we are, I guess is what I'm trying to say. We've always honored all sides of our family. And so in doing that, we know our history, all of it, where it all comes from. And we know all the injustices from everywhere, in everything that's happened in this country and every other country that our families have come from. And, so I've watched 12 Years a Slave. I've watched all the other movies like that have come about. And so when I watch a video like this, it hits me in two certain ways. One of them is, it makes me upset. It makes me want to cry. It makes me just because from the pure injustice and just how can you hate people just because their skin tone is darker than yours? I mean, they're still human. They still bleed like you do. They still breathe the same air. They're the same thing. We're Homo sapiens. That's, if you look in the animal kingdom, that's the same species. A lion is a lion is a lion. A zebra is a zebra is a zebra. A human is a human is a human. Just because one has more melanin in their skin does not make them a different person. And that's the way I was raised. And so when I see things like that, it makes me very upset. At the same token, I feel like sometimes, do I have a right to speak on it because I'm an immigrant and I wasn't in this country when that happened? So do I have a right to speak on it because it wasn't my ancestors that it was happening to? I don't know. You guys can take that and run with that what you will. It doesn't make me feel any less bad or any... I think it's horrible. I think it's absolutely fucking horrible, and I think it's disgusting, and I don't think it should have ever happened in this country. And it didn't just happen here. The English did it in the West Indies. They did it in India. They did it in Australia. They did it in every country that they colonized. They used slaves. They used indentured servants. And so it wasn't just this country that they did it to. It's just this country has held on to it for longer. So, yeah. So England has a very long history of doing it back when England was colonizing half the world. So, yeah, it makes me angry. But that's kind of where I stand on all of it. And now you guys know my history on it. But, yeah. I just, all of it upsets me, and, you know, that's just kind of how I feel about the whole thing. So, that's that in a nutshell. But it was a really good song, thank you. You're a black man with a white wife. Okay. And gray kids. Okay, yeah. After all this brutality crap, I'm afraid to go outside. I want to address that. Just that comment right there. Okay, so I'm of mixed race, but I'm light. And my first husband, or the father of my first son, I wasn't married. He was mixed but dark. And I have a gorgeous son who is darker than both of us. But he's beautiful, blue eyes. He got the blue eyes from somewhere in my family, but he's dark. He's got darker skin, and he's got beautiful hair, and but he's 6'4", and he's like 35, 40 pounds but solid muscle. He played football. He got a full ride to Penn State. He was headed to the NFL. He's always been a big man. My other son, 6'2", about 200 pounds. I like tall guys because I'm a tall woman, but his father is white. He looks white. He doesn't look like he has anything, any black in him whatsoever. But I still fear for my sons every single day, because I never know. Well, except that he's got the ethnic hair. I don't know how that happened. Green eyes, ethnic hair, but he's like Logic. He looks white, but you can tell there are certain things about him that he's not. But I fear for my sons every single day. You know, they're grown men now, but I fear for them every day. Because I don't think it matters how much pigment you have in you. I don't think it matters. The second they realize that you're not blonde hair, blue-eyed, or whatever, I think that it becomes an issue. So when you say that, it's scary, because it doesn't matter how much money you have. If it doesn't matter what kind of car you're driving. If you watch these videos on YouTube, and some of these guys are police officers, firemen that they are pulling over, and they have all their paperwork and documentation because they have webcams on their dashboards, and they're filming the stop, and they're doing everything in the correct way, and the police officers are still being unreasonable. Now, this is hard for me because my viewers know that I was in law enforcement for 22 years. But I still fear for my boys when I see that this is increasing. What happens if my older son, who you can obviously tell, you know, is a black man? He's 35 years old, just had his first baby. What happens if he just gets pulled over one night and gets the wrong cop? I have nightmares about that. So I understand how you feel. It's scary. Have you heard of the 45 young protesters who disappeared in Mexico 6 years ago? They've been recovering the bodies gradually, and there's a couple of politicians in jail for their involvement. I haven't, Dropkick. That's awful. It's common decency and empathy. Nothing wrong with that. We need more of that. Thank you. Exactly. Exactly. This is a great country. The problem is that I said this to somebody the other day on Twitter. You know, I lived in Germany for a long time. You guys know that, right? When I was stationed there. And I had the opportunity of going to friends' houses and talking to their grandparents and their great-grandparents about World War I and II. And the difference between Germany and Germans and us is that America and Americans in general is that Germans are very proud people, and they love their country. They're patriots, as we are. But the difference is that they can't hide their atrocities. They can't hide the horrible things that happened in their country. They've had to pay sanctions. They had, you know, since we invaded them when, you know, during World War II, we never left. The military has been there the whole time, you know, but basically they admit to them. They're like, yes, it happened. We can't hide it. You know, 6 million people died here because of this, but we accept them and we will move on. And they have. America, on the other hand, our country was basically from the first ship that hit the shores of America, not just the United States, America, the first ship. The first ship that hit the shores of America had indentured servants on it. Indentured servants and slaves from the West Indies. And then we get here with indentured servants and slaves and slaughter the native people who lived here on this land. And that, unfortunately, set a precedence for this country. And because of that, and because of what continued to happen after that, the racial divide and the racial tension in this country, because America has never stood up and said, yes, it's horrible that these things happen. Yes, we did this. Because we've never stood up and owned it and said, this was horrible, this was terrible, this was bullshit. Yes, we did this. I mean, we still celebrate Thanksgiving every year. I mean, there's just like things that we shouldn't be doing. And because we've never stood up and owned it and said it happened, and the racial tension and the racial divide in this country runs so deep into our roots that it's going to take a lot to heal it. And the government, and I'm not saying for the people, I'm talking about the government. And the government is never going to stand up and start pulling out our skeletons. They're never going to stand up and say, yeah, that's really screwed up. Yes, our original Constitution was screwed up to say a man was only worth 3/5 of another man, and he couldn't vote, and the women couldn't vote. And then when we gave him the vote, and when we allowed him to, when we freed him, then we actually created a prison term for a labor camp so we could create free labor. So then they had to go back and work the fields even though they were free. I mean, there was just so many things that were wrong in the way that things were done. And no one is going to go back and own up to those things. Nobody's going to own up to the fact that we killed thousands of Native Americans, ran them off their land, killed their food sources, threw their children into Christian schools, and put them on reservations. And now they are poor They are rampant with alcoholism. They can't feed their children. I mean, it's horrible on reservations. And we did that. The government did that. But they'll never stand up and say, our bad. We basically put the racial tensions in this country because of our actions from the very first day we stepped on the shores. But that's just me rambling. We should be playing music. That's true. I honestly believe that every black man and woman should get a dash cam and put it on the dash of their car and film and click it to start every time they get pulled over. Yeah, you're right. Just popped a sleeping pill. I got 15 to 20 minutes before I pass out. I gotta get at least 5 hours sleep. All right, I'll do your song next. Is that your way of saying, can you please do my song? I gotcha. Yeah, okay, James Hogue. I have no idea what this is, but we'll figure it out. I took a sleeping pill before I started this, so that's probably why I'm going on and on. Siri, don't say that. I don't want you to record that. Stop, Siri. Why? Stop it. Thank you. Siri's tripping, bro. Okay. And we're doing Leilani Wolfgram. Is that it? L-E... Yeah, Leilani. L-L-A-N-I... W... Oops. Wolfgram. Sinner. She's got so many other ones, though. Sunshine, Change the World, Herbivore, and you want Sinner, huh? Okay. And then I have to do Cardi's.
When the blood floods, so I make it thinner. Love comes slow, baby, I can get it quicker. So I put my heart straight into the liquor. My heart broke the bottle, and it feels better than I thought it would. And I lose better than I thought I could. Heavy as the crown, one shot for the winner. 2 more down, gon' toast to your dinner. Better to the front, just one more.
Susan.
I'm a fucking black hole, a fucking asshole.
Yes.
I'm this all.
I hate Siri, man.
And they ask me why. Said even God to know what to wine. Why? Ask me why. I don't test it. I quench in my bed. What's the question? What's the question? What's the question? What's the question? I don't test it. I quench in my bed. What's the question?
I like her voice. And I like the beat.
Good God, I'm a sinner. Thicker when the blood floods, so I make it thinner. Love comes slow, baby, I can get it quicker. So I put my heart straight into the liquor. My heart broke the bottle, and it feels better than I thought it would. And I lose better than I thought I could. Heavy as the crown, one shot for the winner. 2 more down, gon' toast to your dinner. Pedal to the floor.
Gotcha, Jenny.
One more, I'm a fucking black hole. A
I like
And they
her.
ask me why. Said even God turned that water to wine. Wine. Ask me why. I don't test it. I quench in my bed. What's the question? What's the question? What's the question? What's the question? I don't test it. I quench in my bed. What's the rest?
Alexa's verse than Suria's.
So I stay rested. Body to the chest. I confess I'm the bestest. Best damn secret that you ever kept this. I better say something that I never meant. I apologize for my temperament. And I regret you since the day we met. I was in her with the hell of it. Now she's a innocent. I'm just a criminal. You're just an animal. Round and around we go. Better to the floor. What's one
This
more?
video is gonna give me a
Fucking
seizure,
black
though.
hole, a fucking asshole. And they ask me why. Said even God turned that water to wine. Wine. Ask me why. I don't test it. I quench in my bed. What's the question? What's the question? What's the question? I don't test it. I quench in my bed. What's the
Me too, Cindy.
What's the question?
That was awesome. Yep. Okay, stop making love to the railing. You know what I love about her is that she has that like power, like she was like angry through half the song, but she has that almost like an island vibe too. It's like, I don't know. I like her. I really like her voice. Very cool. Very cool. And I did say she was beautiful. So very pretty. And also Chester, she had half her shirt off half the time. She wasn't revealing anything, but she's a very pretty girl. I liked her a lot. She's Hawaiian, I'm assuming. Kalani. That's her name. But I might be wrong. Okay. I want to do Austin's take on Danny's song for him because I happen to love Danny's song, but I'm going to tell you guys a little story about it real quick so that way you know if I start crying, why I'm crying. Oh my goodness. Okay. Because I actually did Loggins and Messina's Danny's song. I actually reacted to it and I bawled like a baby. It's In the Rain. That's the one it's supposed to be, is the one In the Rain. Cardi, is it the one In the Rain? That's the only one I can find. It's supposed to be In the Rain. I think, yeah. It's just, I guess he sings it in the rain. Okay. So here's the deal with Danny's song. When my older son was a baby, I had him at 15, right? And then 2 months after he turned 15, I turned 16. And in the state I was living in, when you were 16, if you had a dependent, you could go to the courts and request emancipation because you had a dependent, which I did because I was not living. My home life was extremely unstable. That's what I'll say. And so 2 days after I turned 16, I already had an apartment set up. I hadn't told my mom any of this, but I had an apartment set up already, had already gone to thrift shop because I had a job since I was 14 years old. So I had gone to thrift shops and stuff and gotten it furnished and stuff and had everything all set up to go. And 2 days after I turned 16, I went to the courts. I got emancipated, and I moved out of my parents' home with my son, and I never looked back. I've never lived in their house again. I've never anything. So Danny's song, I used to, when he would get fussy or whatever he would do, I would just kind of hold him and kind of dance him around the apartment and sing him Danny's song. You know, I'd put the record on and sing him Danny's song. It was very, to me, Danny's song was like mine and my son William's song. And so throughout his life, and especially in times where we haven't been getting along or talking, my son and I, it's just been a song that, I'll just say, every time I hear it, it reminds me of me and my baby boy. And, you know, we went through rough times when it was just him and I, a 16-year-old girl, barely 16, you know, raising her baby boy on her own, you know, but that's the story. And so Danny's song just reminds me of my son and me and growing up together. So, here we go.
People smile and tell me I'm the lucky one, and we've just begun. Think I'm gonna have a son. He will be like she and me, as free as a dove, conceived in love. The sun is gonna shine above. Even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey, and everything will bring a chain of love. In the morning when I rise, you bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything is gonna be alright. Seems as though a month ago I was landed kite and never got high. Oh, I was a sorry guy. Now I smile and face the girl that shares my name, yeah. Now I'm through with the game. This boy will never be the same. Even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey, and everything will bring a chain of love. In the morning when I rise, you bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything is gonna be alright. Love the girl who holds the world in a paper cup. Drink it up. Love her and she'll bring you luck. And if you find she helps your mind, buddy, take her home. Yeah, now don't you live alone. Try to earn what lover's
Yes.
own.
Logging to Messina.
Even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey, and everything will bring a chain of love. Oh, in the morning when I rise, you bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything is gonna be alright.
He actually,
What's up, y'all? Thank you so much
Him
for
and his
watching this video. I hope you
dog.
enjoyed it. Please, if you
As
liked
if I'm
it,
not
check me
crying
out at
enough.
Patreon.com/Austin Brown. You know, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Like this. Please leave a
okay, Austin. I'll leave a like. He actually sang it at a slightly faster pace than Loggins and Messina did. But it's still a beautiful song. He just chose stylistically to sing it a little faster, that's all. With Loggins and Messina, it's more of a lazier, kind of slower paced song, that's all. But he did an excellent job considering he's doing a Loggins song, because Kenny Loggins' voice is deceptively difficult to do. People just think it's so easy in karaoke bars or wherever, but Kenny Loggins, very hard to do his songs. So it's just a beautiful song, and comes from a time period where there were many beautiful songs written, because people actually wrote about real love and not just, fucking their bitches and hoes and shit. So gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous job, Austin. That was beautiful. Thank you, Cardi, for requesting that. That was very, very nice. I believe, I don't even know if they're still here. Nicholas Swint, Out of Time by Bryson Tiller. Really? Those are the only songs you know by Loggins? Well, first of all, during that period of time, Loggins did pretty much every single movie soundtrack that there was. So I bet if you go back and look at the movies during the time of Footloose and Danger Zone, look at all of the movies from that time period, and I guarantee 90% of them will have Kenny Loggins as the soundtrack, because he was the soundtrack king back then for movies. But he did also do his own songs. Little piece of trivia there. I've never heard of this person. Have you guys heard of this person? Well, he's on here. Bryson Tiller. All I put in was Bryson, and all this shit popped up. Bryson Tiller. Except the song I want. Except he's got a song in here with Chris Brown, so. And Drake. So he must be R&B. Here we go. Out of Time. Yep. Are you kidding me? Vibe Villa covered him and I haven't seen it? I watch all of Vibe Villa. I'm actually on... Vibe Villa is one of the very few Patreon channels that I am a member of. And I didn't see this? That's crazy. Oh, okay, wait a minute. That's got a very, weekend type vibe to it, doesn't it? Who will agree with me on that? Sure you can, Jenny. Put a request in. They were back when the duos were still like Simon and Garfunkel, yeah. Oh, the Caddyshack song. Yes, he did do Caddyshack. But you guys listen to this, because doesn't this who listens to The Weeknd on any type of regular basis? Anyone here? Probably not. But this sounds very like X's and O's, like the... Anyway. That sounds very Weeknd.
I've been thinking maybe things were never
Not
the
this.
way we made them out to be, how we thought they were. Lately, I'm not sure. One thing for sure is when we're together, we're toxic as ever. Make no mistake, all the roads lead to we shouldn't be together.
God, that bass, man.
I don't know why I still play into your palm. even though I know what you want. Been twisted on you so long. Oh, cause it's complicated, far from simple. Always find a way to dodge these issues. Can't seem to shake it, not for nothing. The problem is we're not discussing all that screaming, yelling's not becoming to you. Things just can't be fixed without a time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Night, Cindy. Take care, sweetie. Thanks for stopping by.
No, you know not anymore. No,
have a good night.
Wait till we find a way to part ways. Seems like your days are dark days. Seems like you're mad at the small things. And it seems like you're playing it the hard way. We fight through the night all day. I still don't know why. Still playing to your phone, even though I know you want. I've been twisted on you for so long, girl. Yeah.
Night, James.
I could only wait for so long, girl. Waited so long, but we got no time, no.
Now I know why Villa did them. Because I love Villa, but they love, especially Prince, loves The Weeknd. And this is very Weeknd-ish. You know what I mean? He doesn't go into the high falsettos all the time like The Weeknd, but the background music is very Weeknd. Even the way he sings, going in and out, in and out, in and out, very Weeknd-ish. Even the subject matter. So I can understand why Villa covered them. And he's good. Bryson Tiller, never heard of him before, but I'll definitely be checking out more of his stuff. Nicholas Swint, I don't know if you're still with us, probably not, but thank you very much for this. It was cool, and I liked it. I hate it when people leave and I haven't done their shit yet. I'm going to do Nico's next because he's been waiting for a while. I know Andrea was waiting for a while too, but... Oh, no, I'm not, because I'm actually reacting to this one. So, Nico, if you're not here, I apologize, but I'm actually reacting to that song, so so I'm not doing that one. We're going to do... Hers is an Echo song, which I believe I'm also going to be reacting to. Is she still here? Raise a hand, Andrea, if you're still here. Stacy by Echo. Yeah. She always requests Echo songs, and then I react to Echo, so I don't know why she does that. If she's here, I'll do it. If not... Mel, Danny's song can double as my request too. I'm off to bed. Okay, good night, Susan. Love you, honey. Okay, you're still here, then I'll do it for you. She's like, she pops up. I've been waiting for that Echo song for 2 damn hours. No, I haven't been on for 2 hours, but yes, I will do it for you, honey. All right, so what is this one? This is LP Soldier. Is LP Soldier still here? React. Oh, he wanted Messenger by Linkin Park. I'll do that one. Where is he? Is he still here? It's not off his album, though. Okay, sweetie, I'll do it. Wherever LP Soldier is, I'll do yours. Where are you, dude? Okay. But that makes Andrea up, because she was the very first one to put her in the request before we actually changed over. She's been waiting for a long time. Okay. This is another hip hop breakdown bar thing, guys. Katinka, how you doing, babe? Good morning. Is it warm or cold where you are? Because it's getting cold here. Good night, Susan. I always feel bad because Katinka always comes in like right around the time everybody's saying goodnight and we're about to close shop. But I still have like 4 songs to do, honey. So if you want to throw a song on there, you'll be my last request of the evening. What am I doing right now? Oh, Echo. Christ. Losing my mind. Echo. Oops. Yeah, it's getting... Yeah, I bet it is. It's probably a lot colder there than it is here. I'm pulling up lyrics. I'm not messing around with Echo. Oh, he's got Jake Stark in here. Do I want the official video and not worry about breaking down lyrics? Yes, I want the official video. I'm just gonna...
Here's my story, it's sad but true. It's about a girl that I once knew. She took my love and she turned it all away. Yeah.
I love this.
Hey, and since I was 14, it's always been the same. I find a girl, I fall in love, and everyone knows, but I don't say it. I'm just too afraid, so I just hang out instead. And then I get stuck inside that big box of non-threatening best friends. I'm Ross Geller, the middle seasons, and you're Rachel Green. You find a new job that you love, and that's all you can see. But when they break your heart, I'm still the one you run to. Like, how come I just can't find a guy who's amazing like you? Netflix and chill is really Netflix and chill. I'm like, damn it, so deep in this, I think I just met you.
Run around Sue.
Know all your secrets, and I think I fell in love. And usually I'm good with words, but now I stumble over them because I want a girl to call my own. I wanna tell you how I feel, but I think that I got friend zoned. Trust me, yeah. I know it sounds dumb, but if you would just give me the chance, I think I could be the one. So, this is the night, go cancel all of your plans. We're going out and I'll be holding your hand, yeah. See, I just wanna take you to the soda shop, and I just wanna tell you that I'd like to drop everything I have to do and watch Keanu Reeves movies with you. I'm no Channing Tatum, I'm more like a Jason Bateman. So just jump up in this car and turn it on your favorite station. Let's go. Casey Kasem, top 40, Lover's Lane, windows tinted, yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm tripping and I admit it, cause I think she knows it, yeah, she knows it, man, I swear she does. Yeah, the mixtape that she made is more like an Ed Sheeran playlist. No more suggestions for your dresses or your Facebook posts. I muster up all of my courage, I'ma take that jump. Now I lean over there to finally make my move, and she's like, oh my God, Ben texted me and said he loves me still. Don't leave me in the friend zone. I'm tired of being so alone. Please, please don't pass me by. Come on, baby, it's worse than being alone. I try, but you don't seem to want me by your side. These drives home always last forever when I'm just trying to hold it together. When I know a couple more push-ups and a few more jokes, and I might be the one that you want one day. And I lean over for that sideways hug, and then she turns around to look at me the way that she always does. But this time, she puts a kiss on my cheek and says, you're so sweet. Yes, there's still a chance. Sigh.
I love that. That was awesome. Oh, that was great. Thank you so much, Andrea. That was great. That's so different from anything he's done. When did he do that? Because you said it's not on his new album, and I haven't seen it before. Very cool. Okay, so we have Linkin Park coming up next, because this has been sitting here for a while. I don't know why the background on all these are black. It shouldn't be. They never are. So I don't know why they're black right now. Okay, so we have Messenger from Linkin Park. Here's my problem with Linkin Park. Like, I am a die-hard Linkin Park fan, like from when they first came out. But once Chester died, I stopped listening to Linkin Park. I stopped buying their stuff. I stopped listening to them because to me they ceased to be Linkin Park once Chester died. So I don't know if this is new. I don't recognize the song. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't recognize anything tonight. Nothing seems familiar. So let's just look and see. This is 9 years ago, but I still don't.
When you feel you're alone, cut off from this cruel world, your instincts telling you to run. Listen to your heart, those angel voices. They'll say to you, they'll be your guide back home when life leaves us blind. Love keeps us kind. It keeps us kind. When you suffered enough and your spirit is breaking, you're growing desperate from the fight. Remember your Lord, and you always will be. This melody will bring you right back home when life leaves us blind. Love keeps us kind. When life leaves us blind.
Me
Love
too.
keeps us kind. Oh,
But it's not just that. I mean, you can hear the pain in Chester's voice, especially in those later years, right before he took his life. It's like... I just get so upset when... Especially when it's people of my generation, like... You know, when Chester passed, and then another one I take very hard is Chris Cornell, because I just so adored Chris Cornell, and he was so extremely talented, and God, I thought he had made it past that point. I mean, Chris Cornell's like my age, and it's like, but it doesn't matter. I mean, depression hits you at any time, and if you've been living with depression all your life, you get to this point where you're just like, I'm tired of the struggle, you know? And he had lost so many people at one time, you know? He lost Chester, and he lost, it was right around the time, oh, no. I'm trying to think who else passed away around that time. There were like three or four other people who had passed away around that time. All from, and here's the thing. Like, the Seattle sound and the grunge movement is my generation, and so that's like my music that I grew up with, you know? And no, Cornell was after Chester, because Cornell actually sang at the, if you watch the concert, the tribute concert in LA for Chester, Chris Cornell sang at that. He was on that. He was in that concert. But it's like, all of those guys, you know, Soundgarden, Nirvana, I can't think. Pearl Jam seemed to come out of it pretty unscathed, but how many of those guys are actually still here from then? There aren't a lot of them. Alice in Chains. I mean, they're all fucking gone. No, I don't think so. Are you going to make me talk to Suri? I don't want to talk to Suri. Give me half a second. I don't want to prove you wrong. I just want to make sure I'm putting out the right information. Hold on. Hey Google. I didn't even say anything. Google, who died first, Chester Bennington or Chris Cornell? Chester Bennington died on Chris Cornell's birthday, and their friendship goes back years. Chester Bennington performed Hallelujah at the funeral for Chris Cornell. Oh, you were right. There you go. I just wanted to make sure I was right. And I wasn't. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so you were right. So, why is this up here? This needs to go away. Oh man, did I screw up my split screen again? Oh, I need to do this. This is what I need to do. Come on. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Okay. So you were right. I don't know why I thought that Chester died beforehand. But the fact of the matter is that they're all gone. Why can't I get this to go where I want it to go? This is all screwed up. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Somehow in doing that, I screwed up my split screen that I had on here. Oh, that's why. There we go. My gosh. Okay. Chester and then Jenny, and then we are done for the evening. Flowbots? Oh, Stand Up with lyrics by Flowbots. But what's the name of the...
Stand up, we shall not be moved, except by a child with no socks and shoes. If you got more to give, then you've got to prove. Put your hands up and I'll copy you. Stand up, we shall not be moved, except by a woman dying from a loss of food. If you've got more to give, then you've got to prove.
I'm still here.
Put your
I'm right
hands
here.
up and I'll copy you. We still don't understand thunder and lightning flash back to when we didn't fund the dam. Didn't fund the damn levee? No wonder, man. Now a whole damn city's torn asunder, man. Underwater, but we still don't understand. We see hurricane spills overrun the land through gaps you couldn't fill with 100 tons of sand. No, we still don't understand. We've seen planes in the windows of buildings crumbled in. We've seen flames sending chills through London, and we've sent planes to kill them. And some of them are children, but still we crumble in the building. Underfunded, but we still don't understand. Under God, but we kill like the son of Sam. But if you feel like I feel about the son of man, we will overcome. So stand up, we shall not be moved, except by a child with no socks and shoes. If you've got more to give, then you've got to prove. Put your hands up and I'll copy you. Stand up, we shall not be moved, except by a woman dying from a loss of food. If you've got more to give, then you've got to prove. Put your hands up and I'll copy you. I said put your hands up and I'll copy you. Put your hands up and I'll copy you. If you've got more to give, then you've got to prove. Put your hands up and I'll copy you. We shall not be moved, except by a child with no socks and shoes, except by a woman dying from a loss of food, except by a freedom fighter bleeding on a cross for you. We shall not be moved, except by a system that's rotten through neglecting the victims and ordering the cops to shoot. High treason, now we need to prosecute. So stand up, we shall not be moved, and we won't fight a war for fossil fuel. Of times like this, when you wanna plot a coup, put your hands up and I'll copy you. Stand up, we shall not be moved unless we're taking a route we have not pursued. So if you've got a dream and a lot to do, put your hands up and I'll copy you. I said put your hands up and I'll copy you. Put your hands up and I'll copy you. If you've got a dream and a lot to do, put your hands up. Now shake, shake, a Polaroid green. Nightmare negatives develop on the screen. We sit back and wait for the government team. Criticize they, but who the fuck are we? The people want peace, but the leaders want war. Neighbors don't speak, peek through the front door. House representatives, please stay the course. It's time for a leap of faith. Once more, put your hands up high if you haven't abandoned hope that the pen stroke's stronger than the cannon. Balls to the wall, nose to the grindstone.
My interrogation techniques leave your mind blown.
Place your bets, let's speak to the enemy. Don't let them pretend that we seek blood. And who's we anyway? Kino Sabe, mighty warlord, wanna be street dog. A threat for threat leaves the whole world terrified. Blow for blow never settles the score. Word for word, it's time we clarify. We the people did not want war. So stand up, we shall not be moved, except by a child with no socks and shoes. If you've got more to give than you've got to prove, put your hands up and I'll copy you. Stand up, we shall not be moved, unless we're taking a route we have not pursued. So if you've got a dream and a lot to do, put your hands up and I'll copy you. I said put your hands up and I'll copy you. Put your hands up and I'll copy you. If you've got a dream and a lot to do, put your hands up.
All right, but that's the last one for tonight. I gotta get to bed. So does everybody. I like that one, Chester. You always bring the best protest songs. I think you and I both share a love for protest songs. Jenny, my girl, it's your turn. Another song I've never heard of. I love you guys. You guys bring me the greatest music. Okay. And this one, I gotta... Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I brought it up here. I brought it up here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Good night, Chester. Thank you for coming. Take care. Ciao. Awesome hanging out with you. I love it. Chester comes to all my lives. He's awesome. Okay. I'm doing it tonight. It's the last reaction of the night. And then we're hanging it up. So stick around for it. I'm doing Jenny's and then I'm doing yours. And then we're saying hasta luista, baby. Are you saying goodnight to me, Jenny? Or are you saying, I mean, Andrea, or are you saying goodnight to Chester? Ashton Lane. I'm totally screwing up this name. No, I'm not. Just YouTube doesn't know it. Or is pretending they don't. Oh, I forgot the later, that's why. Here we go.
I can't fight it. It's a wildfire and I can't hide it. Not by a mile and I can't hold
Oh, to me.
it. 'Cause it's out of
Good night,
my
Andrea.
hands.
Have a good night, sweetie.
Something's changing. I can feel it. I want to dive in.
Aw,
and
thank
believe
you.
it. I want to run with my
Love you.
heart up ahead. 'Cause you give me that high feeling when you're with me. I'm sky dreaming when you're near me. The flames burning.
She's got a beautiful voice.
It started slowly, like a campfire. The spark ignited, and it grew high. Now I can't stop it. There's no turning back. 'Cause you give me that high feeling when you're with me. I'm sky dreaming when you're near me. The flames burning. And it lights me up, it lights me up. The one kiss later, I'm frightened you'll find my cards on the table. You're reading my mind, and one kiss later, you're in my heart. You're in my heart. One step closer, it's easy to see that I'm falling deeper as deep can be. One kiss later, you're in my heart. You're in my heart. One kiss, one time. It's just like breathing, being with you. It comes so easy. Can it be true? I'm already in over my head. Oh, it feels like falling for the first time. And will you catch me? Can you be mine? Have we found something? Is it for real? One kiss later, I'm frightened you'll find my cards on the table. You're reading my mind, and one kiss later, you're in my heart. You're in my heart. One step closer, it's easy to see that I'm falling deeper as deep can be. One kiss later, you're in my heart. You're in my heart. One kiss later, I'm frightened you'll find my cards on the table. You're reading my mind. One kiss later, you're in my heart. You're in my heart. One kiss, one time.
I love her voice. She's got a gorgeous voice. That was awesome, Jenny. Thank you so much. Are they out of Nashville? Where are they from? Because I've never heard of them, but I loved them. Absolutely loved them. Okay, this is... Oops. This is. Oops. This is our swan song for the evening. Oh, it's British, really? Is country big over there? I've actually heard that it's pretty big, like in the white countries, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, all of those places. I was actually surprised to hear that, but I didn't know if it was in the British Isles. I'm not surprised though, because Home Free's huge over there, so their country. It makes sense now that I put it all together. I'm a little slow right now. Okay, I'm trying to read this. This is Casual is the name of the person, or okay, Casual, and I get that, but I need the song. Is he still there? Ravao, dude, are you still here? Here you are. Okay. Trying to follow you on Instagram. Oh. You need my permission to follow me, dude. That's the problem. Your Apple ID and phone number are now being used for an iMessage and FaceTime. It's not a new iPad, dude. It's my iPad. Why they do that, I don't know. Okay, hold on. Let me get on Instagram. That's cool. I don't see you on here trying to follow me. Oh, wait, hold on. Follow request. There you are. I don't have you trying to follow me. Oh, there we go. We are following each other now. Okay? See, there you are. See? We're following each other. Oh, there we go. What are you sending me? Oh, the name of the song is For My People. I gotcha. Here we go. The name of the song is Casual For My People. I thought you were saying it was for your people. I was like, oh, okay. Pronounce Ravawi. Your name, Ravawi. Ravawi, right? Ravawi. Gotcha. Last name is Crimpage. Crimpage? Ravawi Crimpage. Got it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. Please. And I also have Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm very active on Twitter. I'm on it every day. You can ask Jenny. I talk on my Twitter every single day. More than Instagram. I'm just trying to find the action. Okay, so here you said. Oh, that's the way it's spelled. Okay. I just wanted to get it right before I searched it. Here it is.
Hit me up in the mic one time. Yeah. Hit me up in the mic one time. One time. Yeah. Hit me up in the mic.
I like, first of all, I like the beat. I'm saying that right off the beat. Because I like really unusual beats, so That's cool. The link was sent to you on Instagram. Oh, you're already subscribed. Awesome. Thank you. I did get the link on Instagram, but I'm playing the song right now. So I don't know if you want to listen to it, because here it comes. I did get the link, but here it is.
Hit me up in the mic one time. Yeah.
This was fun. Gotta go now. See you guys. Bye, Katinka. Bye, Katinka. You have an awesome day, sweetie.
Yeah. Hit me up in the mic one time.
It's casual. Yeah, son of dead people. People don't kill people. The media kill people. Not black, but all people. The old and young people. We need to respect people. I try to direct people. This is for the ones who don't wear dress, people. This is for the ones that don't protect people. This is for the ones neglect people. We stress people. We oversat and overlook. We depress people. Dead people. This is for the we made it people. When native people. This is for the racists and whoever haters people. This is for related people. When the creative people, they told me what you don't know won't hurt you. I got places to go. I got people to see. Every brand new day, new people to me. Shout out to people with power. People jumping out of their body. I'm sorry, I just gotta say this real quick. I love Chicago rappers, and this is why. They are so friggin' artistic. It's not just rap to them. It's when they think about hip hop, they think of hip hop, because hip hop isn't just the music. It's everything. It's the way you dress. It's the graffiti. It's the way you dance. It's artists. It's all about artistry and all about creativity. And New York used to encompass all that, but it doesn't anymore. New York rappers now just care about the money or care about the battles. You have two types of New York rappers. You have the battle rappers and you have the money grubbers, basically, right? It's not about the art anymore. And the art has kind of moved to Chicago, and Chicago rappers now, it's all about the artistry. And they now encompass what hip hop is. And that just like blows my mind. Oh, he is? He's also from Chicago? See, I'm not surprised by that, because Chicago has now really adopted what all of hip hop is and encompasses. Because think about it, Chance the Rapper is also from Chicago, and he also does that in the way that and that's why he was so successful in becoming independent the way he was, because he encompassed all of what hip hop was, not just the music. But this guy is fly as hell. I love it. People when native people, this is for the racists and whoever haters people. This is for related people. When the creative people, they told me what you don't know won't hurt you. I got places to go. I got people to see. Every brand new day, new people to me. Shout out to people with power. People jumping out of their body, they out of their mind. The straight people, crave people. I see small people. I see tall people, long hair, don't care. Even all the bald people, the hairy people, the scary movies, scary people. Even walk around loving one another. All of the married people. So many people making money, people. Can't take you serious, you really think you funny, people. I never lie, I say true people. Don't take it to offense when I say you people. Dead people, I only get ignorant when talking to the ignorant. The people that doing wrong still claiming they innocent. Life is about love, no matter the differences. Don't follow your friend, don't ever pretend. Listen to the music, don't follow the trend. I just began, this isn't the end. Dead people, dead people, dead people. Yeah. I like that. J Major Productions. That's the same one that the other guy was under. That's going on a playlist because I can vibe out to that song. That's like a vibe song. It's kind of perfect song to end the night on. 2.5 hours. That's like nothing compared to what our lives usually are at night. So that was awesome.
Thank you so much for the fantastic music tonight, guys. I didn't play a single song for me all night long. Everybody else provided the music. I didn't get to do one song for me. Not one. That's okay. 2.5 hours is a perfect live. We had a lot of fun. We had great conversation. We had a great group of people in here tonight. There was good people, good vibes. Nobody came in here to troll. Nobody came in here to pick arguments. It was just fantastic. My dog has sat here and snored all night long, which I'm sure you guys have heard. And it's just been just really good. It's been a good comeback from being gone, except for a few hiccups with YouTube, which I'll take care of. Anyway, that's not your concern. I provide the entertainment because I'm a goofy bitch. That's all. I love you guys so much. Thank you, the 3 people who are still in here. You guys have a fantastic night or day. My people in England and she left. I was gonna say in Norway or Finland in England. I have someone from Chicago. Who's in here right now? Someone from England. Someone from Chicago and. Oh, she's gone? Or did she leave? Katinka, are you still in here? Anyway. You guys have a fantastic evening. I love all of you. And I hope to see you just in the regular comments. I'll be starting a little late tomorrow because I got to get some sleep. But I will get some videos out to you. Thank you so much. And you guys help me get through my hard times and my struggles always. I love you, Jenny. Love you, sis. You're in Cleveland, Ohio. Wow. That's a rough place too. So stay safe. Stay healthy. If you live in this country, fucking vote on November 3rd. You know what you have to do your part, or just do what I do. I just sent my absentee ballot in. You know what you have to do, guys. The 3 of you, or whoever lives in this country. Do it. Do it. It's essential, because otherwise it's a very scary prospect of what could happen again. All right. Love you guys. That's all I have to say. Good night. Ciao. Bye.